I thought that they passed really well out of their backs. Their forwards were pretty fast. We had to make sure we kept them in front of them. And in the midfield, they attacked us quite well.
Erika, third game you started in a row now. Looked very comfortable out there, I thought, today. 8 saves, very good. A lot of them on ground shots. Did you feel like they were going low a lot?
I think they were. They were just trying to sneak them in the corners, which is how they scored their goal. A lot of what they were doing was just shifting the runners through and just feeding them through. So I'm kind of glad they were on the ground because the ones in the air are a little more hard to deal with. But yeah, they were shooting on the ground a lot.
Seemed like the pace for both teams really picked up in the second half. Did you guys both observe that as well? What do you think changed?
Yeah, I think they realized that we can compete with them. In the second half, they realized that they did have to step up our game, and we did as well, and we were really competing.
I think us coming out better than we did last year kind of caught them off their guard in the first half, so they knew they had to pick up the game in the second half.
7 games into the season, how much pride as defensive players do you guys take that you haven't given up more than 1 goal in any game this year?
It's pretty awesome. I love it.
I'm really proud of us and our defenders and our goalie as well. It's great to see that we only let in 1 goal so far, but I think it's a good road ahead and very exciting road, definitely.
And this was your first taste of Big Ten play. Did you feel like it was up to another level?
Compared to the non-conference games, it was definitely faster, stronger, more competitive. But we obviously proved that, even though we didn't get the result we didn't want, we definitely could play. We definitely can compete in Big Ten. So.
Vanessa, what did you notice differently about the level of play tonight than what you've seen so far?
I think just as a defensive player, that their forwards, they like to slot balls through a lot. They have lots of movement up front, and I think we have to communicate more in the back and make sure that everyone has their players or follow them, if anything. But I think that it's a good road ahead. I'm excited.
It was a good performance, playing against a very, very good team, and certainly we had to be very organized in our approach. And I talked to the girls about they're going to spend a large amount of time without the ball during the game, and as long as they were willing to focus and work hard, it was going to provide them the opportunity to stay in the game. And it did. Our goalkeeper, Erika, had a good game tonight, and certainly she looks like she's getting back from the injury that she was carrying. We had a couple really, I think, great performances. Soraya Top and Herbert, Erika Arkins, both attacking-wise, did very, very well, isolated and able to hold on to the ball, beat a player or two, and bring more players into the game. But at the same time, we didn't convert our chances, and we created the chances we needed to win this game. And so we've got to do a better job in front of goal, putting things on frame and forcing the opposing goalkeeper to make saves. And if we do that, then I think this is a game that we could find ourselves coming out with 3 points in, and we'd be sitting on top of the Big Ten. So as long as they stay bought into our approach and our organization, I think that we've got a competitive team for the course of the year.
I think you said 12 underclassmen, freshmen and sophomores saw action tonight. A lot of those were freshmen, and they got their first taste of Big Ten action. Played well against arguably the best team in the league. I guess you could say it only gets easier from here?
I don't know if it gets easier per se, but certainly, we found ourselves usually having to go to State College over the last couple of years, needing 3 points, and that's just not the position you want to be in. And so, to get this game out of the way early, it's not the result we want. But at the same time, it leaves it where I do believe this game will provide them a bit of confidence going forward. And certainly was the best game of the year that we've played so far in regards to fortitude and organization and hard work.